Hey, I'm Rupert Balaji, and this is where I combine sports, film, tech, and AI.
Today, I'll show you how to build a real AI agent, completely free, running locally on Windows. Claude will understand n8n workflows. Claude will also design all your complex automations, and Claude will help you control n8n through an API. No SaaS agents, no cloud lock-in, just Claude Desktop, Docker, and n8n. All right, let's build it right now.
What we're building.
Here's the full system in simple terms. First, we run n8n locally on Windows using Docker. This is our automation engine. Second, we enable the n8n API so workflows can be created programmatically. Third, we connect Claude Desktop to an MCP server, specifically the n8n MCP created by Romuald Członkowski. MCP gives Claude deep understanding of n8n nodes. The API gives Claude the ability to act. It's the power of knowledge combined with execution. And that is exactly how you build a complete AI agent.
What is MCP?
Before touching any setup, you need one idea. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. It's a standard that lets AI apps connect to tools through structured servers. Think of MCP like a USB port for AI. Without MCP, Claude can only talk. With MCP, Claude can use tools. The n8n MCP server exposes n8n nodes, node parameters, and workflow logic. So Claude doesn't guess automation, it understands it. This is the key difference between a chatbot and a real agent.
Install Docker and run n8n locally Windows.
Let's start with n8n. Step 1 is installing Docker Desktop for Windows. Once Docker is running, we create a project folder and use Docker Compose to start n8n locally. When n8n starts, you open it in your browser, create your admin account, and log in. At this point, everything is local. No internet exposure, no risk. This is important when building agents. Once you see the n8n editor screen, you're ready for the next step.
Enable n8n API access. Now we give the agent permission to act. Inside n8n, go to Settings, Open API, generate an API key. This key is how Claude will authenticate. Think of it like a secure handshake. Before moving on, always test API. Call a simple endpoint. Confirm authentication works. If the API works, your automation engine is officially programmable. Now comes the intelligence layer. We install the n8n MCP server by Romuald Członkowski from GitHub. This MCP server runs locally on Windows, exposes n8n node knowledge, talks to Claude through MCP. Once it's running, we connect it inside Claude Desktop. In Claude Desktop, open MCP settings, add the local MCP server, restart Claude. When this works, Claude can now understand n8n nodes, suggest correct configurations, design real workflows, install an n8n MCP server, Windows. Now we combine everything. Claude Desktop has MCP knowledge of n8n, access to your local environment. n8n has API access, a running workflow engine, so we give Claude a task. For example, create an n8n workflow that receives a webhook and emails me a summarized message. Claude will design the workflow, select correct nodes, explain the logic, and help you push it into n8n. You activate it, trigger it, and it works. That's a real AI agent, not theory, not a demo, a working system. Building the AI agent workflow. Common Windows issues and fixes.
3 common problems on Windows. First, Docker not running. Always confirm Docker Desktop is active. Second, MCP not visible in Claude. Restart Claude Desktop after adding MCP servers. Third, API errors. Most issues are wrong URLs or headers. Fix these three and 90% of problems disappear.
You've now built a free AI agent on Windows. Claude as the brain, n8n as the executive, MCP as the bridge. No cloud dependency, no paid agent platforms. Now the real question is this: what should this agent automate next? Drop one idea in the comments, and the most requested one becomes the next build. Before you go, if this video helped you understand AI agents, MCP or n8n a little better, hit the like button so more builders can find it. If you want more step-by-step tutorials on self-hosted AI, automation, and local agents, subscribe to the channel. And if you know someone who's trying to build AI tools without paying for cloud platforms, share this video with them. More builds are coming, and they're all free, local, and practical. See you in the next one.